Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. With you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better. Ready?
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Commanders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here, taking down back at the 8. They put Strange in motion. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. That one, take it in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Washington. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go right back to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's third and 4. Throwing is Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Darnold. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And Washington first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Falcons 3. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable with Taylor. Whoa! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Left side, taken in by Iomano. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's brought down back at the
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now, toss play for Taylor. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
3 more yards.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Atlanta. That's the the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Falcons 10.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. To throw on first down is Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Pittman. They'll go play action with Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll run here with Taylor. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Falcons are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This makes the score. Commanders 21, Falcons 17.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll throw. It's Penix. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Field dumped this off to Taylor. Complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
From the gun, here is Penix. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
One final throw before the break. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this 1st half comes to an end.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just that I'm leaving with a
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 36 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They bring Chase in motion. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Washington. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Agnew on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
19 Lions.
On first down, it's Penix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Darnold to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is 3rd and long. They bring Chase in motion. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Agnew on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is to Wiley, open on the left. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
In motion comes Pittman. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and goal, Washington.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. On play action. Here. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down. Brady Jarrett getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep them out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt.
In motion comes Pittman. Here's Darnold. That is caught by the tight end. Went in straight. Touchdown, Commanders. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Falcons 17. Chris Boswell set to
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable with Taylor. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And they're on 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.